Welcome to ClickMyProject.com. Let me discuss about the process Minimax robust relay selection based on uncertain long-term CSI. Let me discuss about the abstract of the process. Employing relays for communication between a source and a destination increases diversity owing to the additional paths for the signals to traverse and improves coverage once the direct link between the source and the destination becomes too weak. Relay selection, wherein only a single selected relay is put into the active mode, includes advantages such as reducing loss in spectral efficiency, lesser degree of coordination, and also provides superior overall performance. Design of relay selection is done under an imperfect knowledge of long-term channel state information at relay nodes. Optimization scheme is done by Minimax algorithm to arrive at a robust RS approach that promises the best guarantee on the worst case end-to-end signal to noise ratio and also in terms of average bit error rate performance. In the Minimax algorithm, the selected relay performed based on the CSI uncertainty. This alone not provided perfect relay selections, which will be improved by the power split between the source and the selected relay. The optimal Minimax robust relay selection for the maximization of destination SNR under a total power constraint is achieved by selecting the best relay. Let me discuss about the flow diagram for our process. Initially, system model has been designed. Initially, create thermal noise for all relays at relay and destination. These two thermal noise having some variance. Estimation of received signal at every relay by calculating amplification factor and channel coefficient. Estimate the output power at the source terminal. Then these estimations are repeated at destination terminal with the amplification factor and expectation of channel variation can evaluate the objective function. Minimax algorithm for relay selection optimization method has been proposed. From uncertainty CSI based on the channel coefficient, constrain uncertainty to be members of the bounded uncertainty. Then calculate the Minimax optimization problem based on the CSI uncertainty. Finding the Minimax robust power split under total network power constraint at last higher value of objective function provide the solution for inner optimization problem. The innermost minimization looks for the overall worst case uncertainty scenario. The intermediate maximization optimizes the power split for a given relay, thereby maximizing worst case SNR, and finally the outermost maximization finds the best relay to be selected. Beamforming algorithm has been proposed. Two beamforming methods are proposed for retransmission of detected symbols at the relay. The main idea of both methods is rotating the channel of all R2D links in such a way that they add up the destination constructively. There are two beamforming methods such as uniform amplitude beamforming and link adaptive beamforming. In uniform amplitude beamforming, the relay allocates the power uniformly between the antennas regardless of the channel quality between each antenna and the destination. The amplitudes of the beamforming coefficients are: in link adaptive beamforming, the relay knows the amplitudes of all links from the relay to the destination and the power allocated to each antenna is proportional to its channel quality. Finally, the performance has been analyzed, evaluated for proposed system worst case SNR performance versus functions of the uncertainty level, average BR performance versus normalized transmit power budget, SNR outage performance with normalized uncertainty level. Let me discuss about the running procedure for our process. Select the main.m file in the controller, right-click that file and run for executing this process. Here, Minimax robust relay selections has been performed. After performing the entire process, we obtain the result. This is the worst case SNR by varying the CSI constraints, that is rho RD value related to destination link. Here we perform the conventional relay selection algorithm, that is existing method. Minimax relay selection, our proposed paper work, and our enhancement work is the combine Minimax relay selection with uniform amplitude beamforming and Minimax relay selection with linear adaptive beamforming. And this is the graph of our worst case SNR by varying the rho RD. Here the scenario of P will be implemented by varying the existing and our proposed methods. This is the worst case mean BR. Here mean BR graph, that is average BR performance by varying the power and noise ratio, that is SNR ratio variance, and various rho RD values. And this is the average BR performance by varying the rho RD, that is uncertainty, and by with the different values of PT power ratios. And this is the average BR performance with the varying by 3 values of rho values by varying the PT, that is total transmission power, by with the help of noise variance. Here the best relays are selected using Minimax relay selection algorithm with beamforming. Here uniform amplitude beamforming and also linear adaptive beamforming are used. Thank you.